And welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond, and we have just seen Loki Season 2, Episode 2. Wow, again, what do you think?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Pretty fucking good.
Pretty fucking good.
I think the first episode was still just a little bit better for me. I don't know if it's because it's like, it's coming back to seeing Loki and everything was fast paced. This the thing I had worries about watching this new episode is that we had a great first episode. It was fast. It really got into it. I was worried for the second episode it wouldn't do that.
Might slow
it down a bit. It does slow down, but not at a snail's pace. Nothing's dragged. It's still pretty quick.
And
like,
there's get a lot done again.
Yeah.
In this episode, so I'm just thinking. I don't think we've seen over half of the show in the trailers. I think we've seen half of the show in the trailers, and I think we're going to be very pleasantly surprised for the last half of the season.
I'll say this: it doesn't feel it still feels like a Disney Plus episode show,
but the good kind.
But this is like really good. Like this is like straight. It feels like it's straying away from that typical Disney Plus thing that they do, where they just kind of don't do anything. Episodes get dragged on for no reason, and you're left with a cliffhanger every episode. Yes, there's still sort of a cliffhanger in this, but it's not as like jarring. Well, it can be quite jarring to watch certain Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
This isn't jarring because everyone in it is great. Loki's great.
Fantastic. I think he was better in this episode than he was.
Oh, do you know what? Great in both, to be honest. I think
I'm gonna take that back because the stuff last week about him, saying the warnings about Kang and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I thought he was great there, but he was great in this episode as well when the old Loki comes out again a little bit, and it's like, all right.
I thought it was a little strange when he called back to the it was and wasn't, because Avengers 1 was obviously for us in real life. It was quite a while ago, and it was kind of strange. Like, it was cool that he mentioned it, but the way he kind of said it like it was a long time ago. When in the show's actual, when you follow Loki through the time, it wasn't that long ago for him. Maybe it was like a couple of days or something like that.
Well, I think people like to joke about the past tragedies and stuff like that.
I know.
I like to do it pretty quickly, but
your whole fucking life's a tragedy. Yep. You don't,
yes.
That's why it's so quick.
Yes.
No, so that's the only thing. I didn't think, it was cool that they mentioned it. I guess it was just the way kind of the way it came off was like it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But still, I really, really enjoyed it. I thought like this was a great second episode. Like I said, I think I still like the first episode just a little bit more. We got a lot of Sylvie in this. Well, we got a fair amount
towards the end, yeah.
Yeah, towards the end, and there was a nice little action sequence.
Now I'll say this: that action sequence. It was nice to see an action sequence, but it wasn't.
I don't think it was good.
It wasn't the best. No. But for me, again, Loki's not a show about the action.
Yeah, no, it's not. I got very much. I felt like I was watching a detective show while watching this, because you got clearly this show is now the two, basically, obviously your main character is Loki and Sylvie in that retrospective, but
I'd say Mobius
is definitely like the partner for Loki. Like Loki and Mobius, this is like
them two together is great.
Yeah, like it's such a great partnership that they've got, and it really shines, and it's so entertaining just to see them. Like if I had any sort of if there was anything to take away from this, it's like this is like a great Marvel tend to do these things really, really well when they join these two characters. It's like when they do with for example, Spider-Man and Iron Man. They're great together on screen. And then you look at, say, Nick Fury and Captain Marvel in the first Captain Marvel movie. Obviously, the film isn't, say what you will about it, if you don't like it or you love it.
Their relationship in it, though.
Both, if you like it or love it, their relationship, their partnership in that is great. So Marvel are still, they've still got their, signature doing these two characters and really putting them together and making them interesting.
Sam and Bucky.
Sam and Bucky.
They're great together.
So yeah, I'll be looking forward to next week's episode.
Oh yeah,
I wonder what that thing was in her hand. It looked like a disc kind of thing.
it's a temp pad, isn't it?
Or was that a temp?
That's He Who Remains temp pad.
Oh, I thought it looked a bit different. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause it looked like there was loads of like branching timelines in this little disc thing. I was thinking, what is that?
Well, now here's the question for you, Kyle. Obviously, we're going away next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like I could wait to watch this.
What do you mean?
I feel like I might have to come down to yours early enough so we can watch Loki before we go.
We could do. I mean, I'd say probably if you can get Gen V out of the way, and then we can just watch it because we're going to Liverpool Comic Con. So, yeah, I'd say just if you want, we'll wait and we'll watch it. Obviously, we're going with Zara, so I'll ask her to catch up and we can all watch it. We will still be doing a review on it. It won't be here. I'd say we're still doing a Friday show.
It'll be in our magical sex palace.
Yeah. On the Monday though, I've lost track of my days. Not next Monday, the Monday after. Obviously, we'll just be getting back from Liverpool. Spider-Man 2 would have just come out, and we won't have had any time to play it. So we're gonna take a day off, and we're gonna play a bit of Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
That's gonna obviously cause a couple of delays for my Starfield review. So I tried to keep it serious.
Yeah. Kyle's Starfield review is coming.
Yeah. After Spider-Man 2 review.
Do you know what? I've got a feeling though you will do a Spider-Man 2 review. To be honest, we'll probably do that together, won't we?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think that'll be just a fun little video. I think that'll be pretty cool.
Right, here's the rule. We're not allowed to speak about Spider-Man 2 at all until we both finish the main story.
I am 100% down for that.
Until we get cameras rolling.
Do you know what though? The thing I fucking hate with that is I have to do the story as quick as possible because we played Arkham Knight years ago. He crashed at mine, and we played it at midnight. We had like 2 monitors, 2 Xboxes, and like I was doing all the side stuff, and then I looked over at Callum's screen, and he was like way ahead in the story, and I was like, oh shit, I need to kind of catch up.
No, you was ahead
Same
of
with
me.
Red Dead. I'd taken that so nice and slow, doing up missions, and then
you was away that weekend when Red Dead came out.
Yeah, I know, but I still took it slow. Like I took it slow, and I was like, fuck's sake, I need to catch up so I can
Completed
talk to
it,
it.
mate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, completed it, mate. But yeah, no, Loki.
But anyways, yeah,
Season
Loki,
2,
episode
2.
The action scene was a bit lackluster. It felt a little bit like action and it's done. I felt like it could have been if next time. I feel like it would have been done better if they kind of surrounded them or something like that, or they outsmarted them in a way instead of like hit, dodge, and then both Lokis fucking fart and then everyone gets knocked out by it. Because then it's the question of why didn't they just do that in the straight away in the first place if it affects.
Do you know another thing this episode? I think the opening were great. When they're chasing Brad.
Yeah, it was alright. It was just then, like I said, it feels like this season feels a lot more. I know it's like very sci-fi and very crazy, but it feels grounded a lot more.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
That's how I think about it. Anyways, it feels like I'm watching a detective show. You got these 2 detectives. They're trying to figure out a sort of, trying to save the day and solve a bit of a mystery. And yeah, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, just a scene in the alley alone when Mobius is having a scuffle with.
I like the interrogation scene more though.
And boom, Loki knocks him downstairs, and you see him just walk down the alley, and then unbuttons his jacket, and I thought, man, this man could be Bond. This man could be Bond.
I can see it now. I can see it very much now. Yeah. I love the whole Shadow Loki thing. The problem I have with Loki, the show, one of my sort of things that I'm a little upset with it is the powers. Like Loki's got some cool powers. He's the god of mischief, and I don't feel like we see enough of it. Like I don't want it to be overused and to a point where it's like it's not special, but. He did the shadow thing. It's like, oh, he can do that. He can do other things. Yeah. I just feel like it would have been cool to see more of his powers used. Smart, and not just
like the
for the
action scene at the end. If they're just
that action. I'm sorry, but the more I think about it, the more stupid that action scene gets.
if he just like duplicated himself and went all round them,
Yeah.
you know, not that it's a physical thing, but it would have fucking shit a few of them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Anyway, still a great episode, and I'll tears above anything.
And I'm glad to see, obviously with our other characters, they're obviously getting a nice bit of screen time.
Kehu Kwan,
yeah,
again, he was great at this. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
Yeah. No, that was great. Can you sign my book? That was great. Do you know what? Like I said, so far, it's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I think I enjoyed the first episode just a little bit more, but I still overall enjoyed it, and I'm excited for the next episode.
Yeah, like I was just about to say, this episode is still leagues above anything Disney Plus has done recently. I'd say better than anything from Ahsoka. You might disagree. Better.
The Anakin episode was
pretty good, but better than anything from Secret Invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Better than She-Hulk. Better than...
Do you know what? I like how it was shot, though. I feel like it was shot on a film camera, just with, like, the way it looks. It doesn't look like a Marvel-y thing. It looks a little old school, and I kind of like that. It kind of... You know how Marvel has this weird filter, I feel like, where everything looks... things can pop out, but it can look a little flat. Whereas, like, in the first Iron Man, and even in the second Iron Man film, the suits stood out, but not in a way of like, oh, that's CGI. It stood out as being like this metal tank.
Have you seen the 2.0 of the Mark III diecast has just come out?
No. Wait. That's just come out?
It's been released.
Oh, I thought it came out a while ago.
Yeah. But I think that'll do us for this.
Hell yeah.
Next week, can't wait. Again, I'm going to say it, taking the piss. The MCU's back.
Oh, fuck off. I'm out.
Yeah, bye. See you later.